The design of Galaxy S25 Ultra is finally confirmed with a new look, and yes, Samsung changed it. Also, I've got a special news about the price of S25 Ultra. Now this is the new look of S25 Ultra in two color options, black and second one is silver. Although it doesn't look like the one, the most noticeable change is the rounded design of S25 Ultra. But if you guys notice, it is not as rounded as the S25 base model or even the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Second, the back design is finally confirmed, although this design is different from what leaked before. Yes, camera lenses looks different, maybe because these are just the dummies, because this doesn't look exactly like the Z Fold 6. I'll share the second design later, but looking at the sides, the phone is now flat on the sides compared to the rounded one on the S24 Ultra. If you like the sharp corners of S24 Ultra, then Samsung is offering big discounts as low as $1,000, which you can avail from prior listed in this video. Now I just shared the dummies, but this is a working unit. It is looking like a working unit, which means this is the final design for the S25 Ultra. The camera design is changed from what I shared before. From the back, S25 Ultra looks exactly like the Z Fold 6, just with an additional sensor. The camera rings are exactly same on the S25 Ultra. From the right side, we can see a volume rocker and power button, and these sides are flat compared to the rounded sides on the S24 Ultra. The front of S25 is flat just like the S24 Ultra. Also, looking at the front of the phone, it gets little to no reflection, which means GG armor with anti-reflective coating is also coming on S25 Ultra. The biggest change is the rounded corners on S25 Ultra compared to the sharp corners. Now this hands-on video didn't confirm the bottom of the S25 Ultra, but now this is the bottom look of S25 Ultra. The S Pen slot is on the left side just like the S24 Ultra, along with speakers and SIM card slot. This also confirms the rounded design of S25 Ultra, but it's not as rounded as base model S25 or S25 Plus. Apart from this, if we take a look at the front, we can see the new charging animations on screen, which is obviously in One UI 7. Also, we got a closer look at the bezel size of S25 Ultra. Yes, these are small and symmetrical, means all four sides will have the same width. Remember I said I have a special news about the price of S25 Ultra? Well, luckily, there's a good news about the price of S25 Ultra, although I have two different sources claiming different information. Let's start with a good one. Samsung is not going to change the price on S25 series, and this is out for some European region, mainly Sweden. And if we convert in euros, the price is exactly same. 899 euros for the S25 base model, 1149 euros for the S25 Plus, and 1449 euros for the S25 Ultra. That's exactly same as the S24 Ultra, which means some markets won't see a price increase. But now another source is claiming big about the price, and one of the most important thing, my internal source confirmed the price hike recently, which means it is now confirmed. First, this is the source claiming about the price hike. According to him, the material cost of S25 Ultra is at least $110 more. The big manufacturers are focusing on the profit margin and will probably raise the price in many sales areas. The Chinese market will be more considerate. I estimate it will still be $9,699, which is equal to $1,339. Now he claimed an increased price. Samsung is thinking of at least $50 to $100 price increase on S25 Ultra, which I mentioned a while ago. And now internal source confirmed again. According to him, don't be surprised if S25 Ultra will cost around $1,400, but Samsung will offer big pre-order deals. Now that's a big jump from $1,299 on S24 Ultra, which already saw a price increase this year. Finally, there's an update on the charging speed of S25 Ultra. Although it will going to support a 45 watt of fast charging, but now according to H-Universe, S25 series will going to support Q2 wireless charging. This is a feature Android users were waiting for years. The reason it is more important because it came with a magnetic power profile, similar to iPhone, which comes handy in multiple instances, especially in cars. Also, we got more info on the battery life of the S25 Ultra. Recently, S25 Ultra, an entire generation appeared on FCC certification, clearing the battery size and charging speed of S25 Ultra, where Samsung this time going with the same 5000 mAh battery and same charging speed 45 watt for S25 Plus and S25 Ultra and 25 watt of fast charging for the S25 base model. Despite other companies are going for massive upgrades, like OnePlus 13 has a 6000 mAh battery, but according to internal source, Initially, the battery was not that good on S25 Ultra, but now the battery life with the current software build matches the battery life of S24 Ultra. This means if Samsung optimizes it more, we can see a better battery life out of the S25 Ultra, which is surprising. Although Snapdragon 8 Elite is more efficient, it's more powerful, which obviously needs more battery for a longer session. But even with other phones that are launched with the Snapdragon 8 Elite, like OnePlus 13 and Asus ROG, they performed exceptionally well in the battery life, but both phones came with the bigger batteries. The cameras of Galaxy S25 Ultra was initially out but not confirmed, but now a real camera details of S25 Ultra are out, showing off a main camera sensor. Now, according to this information, this is a 200 megapixel sensor with a 23.2mm focal length and f1.7 aperture, similar to the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It is a 200 megapixel sensor and with the 16:1 pixel binning, giving us a 12.5 megapixel shot by default. Apart from this, there is no such thing confirmed, although Samsung will going to offer 50 megapixel ultra-wide sensor, updated from 12 megapixel, a 50 megapixel 5x, and a 10 megapixel 3x. Both zoom cameras are similar to the Galaxy S24 Ultra. The second update is even more important for the S25 Ultra users. Remember, S24 Ultra only came with a 12GB of RAM option just because of a cost-cutting strategy. But this is about to change on S25 Ultra. Another source confirmed Samsung will going to offer 16GB of RAM option in the S25 Ultra. There are 3 storage options, 256GB, 512GB and a 1TB version, where 256GB will going to feature a 12GB of RAM and a 512GB and a 1TB storage option will going to give us a 16GB of RAM option. And by the way, Samsung will going to increase the price on S25 Ultra, but if you pre-order S25 Ultra, you can get a free storage upgrade, meaning you can get 16GB of RAM option and a 512GB of storage with the base price. Now, there are 2 new software features exclusive for the S25 Ultra. The Seamless Software Update, also known as AV partitioning. This will allow the phone to download the next big software update in the background, and when it's done with the downloading, you can reboot your device and get a new software. And it takes less time to install a new software update on your phone. This thing is related to hardware, which they already added in the Galaxy A55, which means previous Galaxy phones don't get this feature. Although Samsung didn't claim this feature coming for the S25 series, but if budget phone has it, no doubt S series will definitely have this feature. Samsung also added a new feature in the One UI 7, and it was more like a feature of Apple Intelligence. It's called AI notification, and please note, Samsung already added this feature in One UI 7 beta, so we cannot call this as a copy. But what this feature does is to summarize your notifications. Also, please note this feature will only be available in Korean language at the start, and later they will add a support for English and more languages. And this feature will not work on budget phones, and we are not sure if previous Galaxy phone would get this feature or not. I believe this would be a big battery drainer, as it will work constantly in the background for your notifications. Remember, if you like S24 Ultra boxier design, you can get big deals right now, which you can check from a prior listed in this video. On this note, if you find value from this video, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.